I've been meaning to make this video for quite a while now, but procrastination got the better of me. And because I'm basically snowed in right now, I thought I might as well finish this video while I have the time to finish it. Basically in this video, I'll just be using a bit of basic math to find out how many hackers there are in the Dallas server of Krunker. Some may ask, why Dallas? Why this specific server? Well, it's because I play in this server primarily because I of course live in Oklahoma. The closest server to me is the Dallas server. And I don't know what it is, I don't know if there just aren't as many KPD members here or what, but I got really frustrated with the amount of hackers that there are on this server. I've talked to a few of my friends, one who lives near the Silicon Valley server, and he said that he doesn't think that hackers are as common over there in the Silicon Valley server as they are over here in the Dallas server. And after hearing that, I decided to run some sort of little test to get a little rough estimate to see how many hackers there could be in the Dallas server. Now, I'm just going to come out and say it right now. These tests may not be accurate, but considering the type of test that I did, it's enough to say that there would be roughly these amount of hackers in this server. So here's a little chart that I used to, track how many hackers there are. It's a Google spreadsheet, right? Nothing too special. I really didn't use this for any big type of data. I just used it to log how many hackers and how many normal games I found. It will be linked in the description just in case you want to look at it, along with my social media and the music that I used if you want to have a crack at it. So here we are. Out of 100 games, 66 had no hackers and were just normal, while 34 did have hackers in them. So with some incredibly simple math, we can find out that out of 100, 34% of games will have at least one hacker in them. Over the course of a few days, and over the course of a few times, I would take screenshots of how many people were specifically in the Dallas server of Krunker. And the highest amount of people that I found were about 1,000 or a bit over 1,000. So here are the numbers for the day that had the most players online. 851 for free-for-all, 202 for hardpoint, 137 for capture the flag, 114 for kill confirmed, and 71 for team deathmatch. And when we add all those players up, we get 1,375 players, and 34% of that is 467.5, which we'll just round up in this case, because there's not half a human, So in the end, 460 people, give or take, are hacking in the Dallas server of Krunker on days that have the max amount of players that I've seen. But on most days, the amount of players is like 800, maybe a bit lower or over. So 34% of 800 is 272. Which, again, give or take, is the amount of players who are hacking on any given day, right? And like I said, this isn't, supposed to be a super accurate test, right? It's just supposed to be an estimation, a little ballpark to see how many players, give or take, are hacking on any specific day of Krunker. And there we have it. That's basically the gist of it. I don't know if it's because there are less KPD members here in the Dallas server or something like that, but me personally, I've been trying to grind my way up to level 50 so I could possibly get into the KPD, because honestly, the amount of hackers I've seen on here is insane. Now, if we would want to find out the total average of all players on Krunker, we'd need to get people to do this test on like different servers. One in the Frankfurt server, one in the Silicon Valley server, New York, Miami, basically all the servers on Krunker. And if we could get, just specific people from the New York, Miami, and Silicon Valley servers to do this test, we could find out the average in the US. Same for the servers in Australia. We could also try to find the average there too, But yeah, honestly, the best way to combat hackers is to, anti-cheat and vote kick when there's actually someone hacking, The amount of lobbies that I've seen where I'm like, yo, this guy's hacking, Where I say that, right? And then people are like, I don't think he's hacking though. I don't, having that response time is an actual, human ability, right? So yeah, don't be dumb, actually vote kick when someone's hacking, try to get them to stop. Not that I think that'll really help, but like at least try to do something. Either way, in the end, I think we can all agree that hackers are just annoying. Don't be a loser, don't cheat in games in general, it's kind of stupid, honestly.